just graduated high school. You open up Instagram for 5 minutes, you see friends and influencers flexing their lifestyle and things that they have, like cars and expensive jewelry, and meanwhile, you're sitting down there wondering in your room, what am I doing wrong? To be honest, you guys are not doing anything wrong. I was in the same boat as you guys 3 to 4 years ago. I was mad, frustrated, and depressed on how my life was going and the aspect of money and things I have done, like traveling and improving my life. That's one of the biggest reasons why I dislike social media, because you can actually play the narrative that you are rich, right? You don't need to prove to anyone that you're going through financial struggles, you're going through any types of struggles. You just be posting what's good, right? You can go to anywhere that has fancy cars, take pictures of it, and people will think that, wow, this dude is being successful. That's why it's super misleading, and a lot of people look at that stuff as truth. However, with all that being said, I started to realize that a lot of the stuff that you see on social media is all fake, right? People just trying to have a facade of being rich, being successful, and having that fun life. And the reason I'm bringing up the social media stuff is because one of the biggest groups that are getting affected by this is our 18 to 20 year olds, okay? Very young men and women trying to rush through life, trying to make $100,000 a month. Look, I understand that a lot of people would love to be making that type of money per month, right? And rushing to accomplish that. But life is not a race, it's a marathon, okay? It's okay if you don't want to be making $100,000. You're not a loser. You're not being left behind. You're living your life. Don't compare yourself with other people, right? It's very important to live how you want to live, because at the end of the day, when you're in your deathbed, you're going to be like, wow, I didn't live for me, I lived for others. Let's start talking about life, right? When you start living your life, you're going to start understanding how to enjoy reaching the top and actually enjoying the progress of reaching it. And it's crazy because a lot of people have their life entirely planned out, from every hour to the day to the year, right? But life is not so simple like that. It gets messy. And no matter how much you plan for life, life will always throw you a curveball, right? And you need to be adaptable. You need to keep your head up and keep pushing forward. And one of the most important things is not to look at social media when you start failing, because then you're going to feel more of the pressure because you see other people being successful in your field. Because I feel like every time you start failing, your phone knows exactly what to show you to make you feel upset, dog. That's how I feel about it. It's okay to look up to people. It's just don't be comparing yourself with them, you know what I mean? It's good to have inspiration that really helps you be motivated, helps you to reach that next level, understanding new concepts also, but they have to be credible. A saying that I always say, man, if the person that you're looking up to is not where you want to be, why are you taking advice from them, you know? It's like me being a parent and someone that is not a parent gives me advice parenting my kid. You know, it makes no sense for that. Like for me, I'm giving you guys these tips and tricks on these videos just because I lived through them, you know, and I'm telling them from experience of why I would have done stuff differently. It doesn't mean I regret doing what I did. It's just I want people to have better outcomes than me. You know, I'm not here giving you financial advice how to make $1 million because I don't have $1 million, you know. One of my inspirations to make YouTube videos is actually this YouTuber named Why Learn, right? He's a Call of Duty commentator that is a financial advisor. Or not a financial advisor, sorry, I said that wrong. He does finance videos. He doesn't advise you to do stuff. He just talks about his life and what he's going through. You feel me? He's a really good dude. I really fuck with his videos. Highly recommend him. But you don't see me trying to compare myself to him. Homeboy has almost 90,000 followers and I'm still at 3. You know, it's two different beasts that we're dealing with here, and you have to understand that you cannot compare yourself to a dude that's been doing it for 2 years in a row and I'm just starting. Now let's start getting to the last thing here of talking about how you can help yourself from not feeling left behind anymore. Number one thing is not focusing on your own destination. Don't worry about what other people are doing with their lives. Only focus on yourself. Number 2 is understanding small wins does count, and it's really nice, right? Let's start remembering that healing, growing, and learning is also counts as success. It's crazy how these small things can really have an impact on your joy and feeling of successfulness, right? Let's stop treating like our lives are a checklist. Live your life and stop planning for every little thing, right? Just live through the motions, enjoy your time on earth, and keep it pushing. Spend less time comparing yourself to others and really compete with your own self to reach your own goals, right? You don't need to be comparing your life to someone that been doing it for a couple of years. You just have to keep on doing your thing, man, and keep pushing forward. I want to end this video by saying that you are not behind. You're just growing at your own pace in a world that constantly pressures people to rush. And one day, the things that you're stressing about right now probably won't even matter as much as you think they do. If this video helped you feel a little less lonely, make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And in the comments, tell me honestly if you ever felt left behind because of social media. I'll see you guys in the next video. Capiche? Goodbye.